Recording with Gulf Bend Transportation. I was kind of hysterical when I did this video, so I'm re-recording it. I noticed that, since I've been targeted, no one can give me a definitive on when they're coming. It's impossible. I actually, with another kind of transit, they gave me a time. There's just been discrepancies. I find it really bizarre that now it's impossible for them to tell you when they're coming. So what happened was I had an appointment at 8, and I don't know why they would schedule these appointments in Malice so early. In jail on false charges, they would put me on lockdown and demanded that they woke me up out of my sleep every day and said on lockdown that was the only time that I can do my recreation at 6. And I only had an hour. And multiple different jails would treat me this way. Because you don't really want to get up. That's our avenue of depriving me of recreation. Even on lockdown, only an hour, but they're putting me in lockdown and corruption, which is criminal, but have yet to be held accountable for it. So then, nonetheless, and even in lockdown, the hour they scammed that something happened, an emergency, and I couldn't even have the hour, which is further criminal. But nonetheless, so I'm just establishing a pattern of, someone wanting to do things early in Malice. Let me go ahead and finish playing it. Which is kind of an inconvenience. I'm sorry. It's kind of an inconvenience that now the government is telling people to hide when they're coming, and that way there's a blur of when the expectation. I've had friendships do this. At 7 a.m., so I think it takes about 15 or 20 minutes to get to you. Right, but it's kind of disrespectful for me to have to be treated like that, for people to play games and then to hide what time they're coming, and then try to pretend like that's sensible. To not give someone a normal time and then have a window all the time to keep them from clarity. Typically, you can. I'm not trying to hide the time. Well, everyone else has been trying to hide the time, and I feel that it's kind of disrespectful to have a thought process that someone would have not have enough mental clarity to know that people are playing games with them by not telling them what time they're coming repeatedly over and over from multiple different locations. I should be there before 7:30 though. Okay. Before 7:30. Okay. Yes, ma'am. But I just want to let you know that it's a consent to transport, a paper that you have. So a lot of places do this. But nonetheless, this is how I'm treated. They open the doors. But why would they want me to be there first? Just to do. Sure, ma'am. And then now it's kind of up in the air of what even is happening when I get there. But I mean, I have no other rights. So, okay, ma'am, whatever's happening. It's been happening years. Okay. So I established in the video that a lot of times when these people are calling, I was right in the middle of something. And then these calls are carefully orchestrated to where they're interrupting things. These texts from the group chat that I'm in. And I know it's deliberate because it's happened years. So when I was in my apartment in Itasca, a lot of times I would take a shower, and then I'd get a call repeatedly over and over. And then for a couple times I would get out the shower and then it would be a prank caller. And then I'm out the shower, of course, nude. And then I realized that there were hidden cameras in the house. And the police department did too and wouldn't investigate them. So what's odd about it, someone was actually telling me what was going on in the shower when I was showering and what I was doing. And so, they communicated in a way that was brilliant on group chats and through other parties, multiple different other fake pages to not have accountability. So then when I realized that someone was deliberately doing this, I stopped getting out the shower. Somebody was telling me what was going on in the shower anyway. So in this video that I was hysterical on, I'm communicating that my abuser did say that he was God. And I told him, no, you were not. But I can easily see why someone would be arrogant if you can successfully enlist churches into committing crimes, if you can enlist judges into committing crimes, police, CPS workers, family members, and friends. And if you can successfully convince these people that crimes they're committing are not crimes, I see why you would have a big ego. The superiority complex, I would believe, for someone functioning on this earth would be well warranted. I haven't, like I said, did in the other video, let me give this person a round of applause. I've never seen anything like it. Have you seen a criminal that can enlist churches to be criminals? Sisters? Like sisters of Catholic sisters and all kind of other congregation of the church? And all these government officials? Have you seen that? I haven't. Maybe other parties have seen it in their circle. Have you seen someone that can successfully convince people countless felonies and other criminal acts are not crimes? Just convince them that it's not. Just say a couple words, send a support system out. No, this is fine. It's no big deal. Just like to have to. No. Just like Found a Living Word Church. No, it's no big deal to put the poisonous snake in front of the tent. It's not murder. It's not a snake. Let me tell you why it's not murder. You see this badge and gun? That's why it's not murder. Now do it. They did it.